Hi, Drew with Better Than Yesterday Consulting. For years, I helped train multi-unit managers, whether you call yourself a district manager, an area supervisor, an operations partner, whatever the title might be. You oversee multiple units, usually different locations. I helped train them over a decade. And what I found is the key to effectiveness is the debrief. There are so many parts to how you can be effective, and we'll touch on that in other components of this training. The debrief is one of the key parts to maximizing your effectiveness in the store and multiplying your impact. Because you see, that debrief, you're only in the store for 3-4% of the time it's open. That debrief allows you to extend the amount of time you're in the store. It gives the manager in charge more ways to follow up on what needs to be done, to focus on the bigger picture, to step outside of just that customer issue or just that employee issue, to try and make the location a little bit better today than they were yesterday. That debrief allows you to build your schedule because you're looking at all the things that you're seeing and saying, okay, wait, this is a bigger issue and I need to actually schedule time to address it. It allows you to schedule time to make sure that you're following up on things that you've discussed. The debrief is a hugely powerful tool. So in this one pager, we're going to go over the 3 secrets to multiplying your effectiveness and maximizing your time at your locations. So the 3 steps, we're going to go over the F2F, the face-to-face. We're going to discuss how to do a leave behind and then how to build out your list. So first, let's talk about the F2F, the face-to-face. This occurs at the end of your visit. You've already been there for 60 to 90 minutes and you want to talk with the manager in charge to review the visit. They're busy people. They're dealing with customers. They're dealing with team members. You don't want to pull them away from their business. Generally speaking, they're also not taking notes at this time. So we want to keep this as short and as topical as possible. That means we're going to keep it high level. We're not going to get into a ton of detail. We're not going to regurgitate an hour and a half visit in an hour and a half. No, we're going to do this in 2 minutes or less. We're going to try and make this a dialogue as often as possible. If we discussed how Johnny needs to make sure that all the inventory is put away by 10 p.m., we're going to say something like, we discussed what Johnny should do each night. What is that? Oh, it's put the inventory away. Great. By when? 10 o'clock. Great. So we're reinforcing. We want to make sure that the message got across. By making it a dialogue like that, some of the message will stick, and that's great. But can you keep it really high level? You could even do something along the lines of, hey, we discussed the 2 main parts of this visit. What were they today? Oh, it's Johnny's got to put the inventory away, and we need to make sure that everybody clocks in a timely manner. Great. All right, so we want to make sure that they understand exactly what our purpose was during the visit. And because we've been there for 60 to 90 minutes and we've been talking with them, this shouldn't be a difficult dialogue. We also want to make sure as we're doing this, we cover who does what by when. That each time we're talking about something, Johnny puts the inventory away by 10 o'clock, or all the team members clock in a timely manner. Notice all the team members clock in a timely manner is missing the who does what by when. Accountability is going to be very difficult. So we want to make sure that we're discussing who does what by when. Key part to the face-to-face are next steps, action items. We want to keep that to no more than 3 things. You're going to be back in just a few days. So there's no sense in doing a triple Z list to confuse your team as to what the priorities are. Let's keep it to 2 or 3 items. If you give them 3, then I would strongly suggest join the team and assign one of those things to you. There's always something we can do as leaders for the team. So if you've got 3 things and you have to have 3 things, you need to have 3 things, give them 2 and you do 1. At the end of the face-to-face, leave the store, you head out into the parking lot, you get in your car, you start your car, and now it's time to do the leave behind. I prefer electronic communication, an email, because it's searchable, and you can follow along and track what you're doing. I'm a huge fan of using email in this way. Because digital words are free, we want to put all the detail into the email, into the leave behind. We're going to send it to the manager of the location. They can forward it on, they can print it off. You can discuss how you want them to handle it in their store based on your technology. However, if I put all of the details in here, I remove all ambiguity from my visit. It is very clear exactly why I was there, exactly what I saw, and exactly what we're going to do next. However, I'm not going to add in anything new from the face-to-face. If I only talked about 2 things in the face-to-face, then all the detail about that is in the leave behind, but I'm not adding any more. If I want to thank them for doing a good job on something, absolutely. If I didn't say that, I can add that in. I can put it in there. I'd rather say it in person as well, but I can add that in, but no more action items. Words are free. Use your leave behind, one, for them so that they know exactly what it is they're supposed to do. Feel free in the first few you do with the team, because it's something new, to put something like, text me a reply on when you've got this done, or shoot me a picture of how Johnny did this, right? Give them something at the end that they have to report up to you so that you know that they read the leave behind. Now, let's be honest, only 2 or 3 action items. When we're visiting a location, we're going to see so much more. We're going to see team member things. We're going to see location cleanliness items. We might see product issues. That goes on your list. In your list, the questions should be this: what is it you saw? When does it need to get fixed by? Who must do it? And how long will it take them to fix it? And if you build out your list like this, you're basically creating a project list. It's your future schedule. I didn't talk about cleanliness of the lobby today. Well, who needs to own that? It's the opener. Great. How long will it take the opener to do this? Well, is it just the cleanliness, or is it following a checklist? Do I need to train them? Do I need them to train their team? And you can start to see how this starts to build out future visits. It's a high priority item, but it's not really dirty. So, hey, let's schedule that for next week. I can start to build out this list, and it helps me build my schedule. And I put that lobby visit on for a week from now, and I'm in the store 2 more times between now and then. I don't need to do a whole lot with the lobby, because I know I'm going to focus an entire visit on that lobby. I can focus on the things that are a higher priority at this moment. And if you start to think about it, then what it means is you're chipping away at solving problems instead of just a quick fix. Hey, we talked about cleaning the lobby and we swept it, and a week later we talked about cleaning the lobby and we swept it, and a week later we talked about cleaning the lobby and we swept it, and that's how we get on that hamster wheel. So the idea here is use your list to focus your visits on actually solving issues you're seeing in the locations. So that's the 3 secrets to a great debrief, and why. Let's get through doing a face-to-face, a leave behind, and working on your list. Thanks so much for your time today. Go to work on that 1-pager and how you can script out your next debrief.